The news came like lightning in broad daylight. Without warning, without any obvious signs, rumors about BTS canceling concerts in the ASEAN region spread so quickly, across social media timelines, conversation groups, to fan forums that are usually filled with laughter and comeback theories. This time, the atmosphere was different. Quiet, tense, full of question marks. ARMY panicked. Is it true that the long-awaited concert was completely canceled? And if so, what exactly happened? Over the past few months, the BTS name has become a hot topic of discussion as news of the members' individual activities slowly return to activity after completing their respective obligations. Expectations of a world tour are also strong. Especially the Southeast Asian region is known as one of the largest and most loyal fan bases. From Indonesia, Thailand, the Philippines, to Malaysia, millions of soldiers are already preparing, not just emotionally but financially. Savings aside, time off work is planned. Some have even imagined the moment the light stick lights up in unison in the magnificent stadium that they have only seen through the screen. But the euphoria was suddenly shaken when a number of anonymous accounts uploaded information that BTS's concerts in several ASEAN countries were postponed indefinitely. The words are simple, but the impact is incredible. In a matter of minutes, related hashtags instantly skyrocketed. Speculation sprang up. There are those who call technical problems. There are those who suspect licensing constraints. Not a few even associate it with internal agency issues. The agency, HYBE, did not initially provide an official statement. And that's precisely where panic finds its space. In the world of entertainment, the information vacuum is often more frightening than the bad news itself. When there is no clarification, assumptions grow wild. ARMY is torn between those who are trying to calm down and those who are already preparing for disappointment. For some, this may be just a concert. But for ARMY, the BTS concert is not just a musical performance. It is a celebration of togetherness, a symbol of the long journey between idols and fans that has gone through so many phases, from the hard times when BTS wasn't as big as they are now, to the peak of global glory that brought their name to the international stage. Concerts are spaces where the songs that accompany nights full of struggle are sung together, where tears and laughter mix together. The ASEAN region has its own emotional history with BTS. A few years ago, when their popularity was not as great as it is now, Southeast Asian countries became one of the most enthusiastic tour destinations. Full stadiums, tickets sold out in minutes, and a sea of purple lightsticks are living proof of how strong the bond is. So when the news of the cancellation comes, the hurt is not just about ticket money or a changed schedule, but about the loss of a long-awaited moment. Amid the panic, several entertainment industry sources began to speak informally. There is a mention that a very busy global schedule makes adjusting tour routes complicated. There are also those who allude to logistics and security considerations, considering the scale of BTS concerts, which are now much larger than in previous years. Stage production, equipment, up to international safety standards require not simple cross-country coordination. Some analysts see another possibility: market strategy. After penetrating the American and European markets very strongly, including performing at various international awards shows, BTS is now in a different position than the last time they toured fully in Southeast Asia. Promotion schemes, local partnerships, to negotiations with promoters have become much more complex. It is not impossible that there is a business calculation that has not found a common ground. But behind all the speculation, there is one thing that is rarely highlighted: the condition of the members themselves. After years of relentless schedules, physical and mental stress is certainly a major consideration. The world often sees stage glitters and record sales, but forgets that behind them are 7 humans with real boundaries. If there really is a schedule adjustment to maintain the health and quality of their appearance, is not it also a form of responsibility? Hours after the rumors went wild, an official statement was finally released. HYBE confirmed that there has been no final announcement regarding the concert schedule in ASEAN and asked fans to wait for official information through trusted channels. There is no word cancel in the release, but there is also no exact date that can be used as a handle. The sentence is diplomatic, careful, and still leaves room for interpretation. The ARMY's reaction was mixed. Some were relieved that the cancellation had not been confirmed. There are also those who are even more anxious because uncertainty means a longer wait. On social media, hopeful posts coexist with an outpouring of disappointment. Some fans claimed that they had booked plane tickets and hotels based on early rumors of a tour schedule. Others tried to corroborate by reminding that BTS has always valued Southeast Asian fans, and it is unlikely that they simply ignored this region. This phenomenon shows how much impact a musical group has on the lives of millions of people. BTS is no longer just a name in the entertainment industry. They are a symbol of a generation, a representation of dreams that transcend language and cultural boundaries. When their concerts are threatened with cancellation, it is not only the schedule of events that is shaken, but also the collective's hopes. Until now, there is no final certainty whether the concert in ASEAN is really cancelled or only adjusted. But one thing is clear. The army panic is a reflection of such great love. That love may make them sensitive to rumors, but it also makes them faithfully wait for clarification. In the midst of this uncertainty, perhaps the most needed is patience. The global entertainment industry moves with dynamics that are not always visible on the surface. Big decisions are rarely taken without careful consideration. If there is indeed a change, it is likely that it is done for the sake of better sustainability, for both artists and fans. For now, the stadiums in ASEAN may still be silent from the longed-for Purple Sea. But hope has not died out. As long as there is no final word that closes the possibility, the army will continue to wait. Because for them, one thing remains certain. When BTS finally returns to greet from the stage, no matter when and where, the cheers will sound louder than ever, as if they are the answer to all the anxiety that has ever existed. The uncertainty continues to hang like a dark cloud that has not yet rained. Days have passed since the official statement from HYBE was released, but a truly unequivocal answer has not yet been heard. In various cities across Southeast Asia, BTS fans wake up each morning with a new habit: opening social media first before doing anything else. Not to look for entertainment, but to make sure if there is an important announcement that is missed while they are asleep. In Jakarta, Manila, Bangkok to Kuala Lumpur, conversations about the concert that threatened to be cancelled became the main topic in the fan community. Coffee shops, office spaces, even classrooms quietly become silent witnesses to discussions full of speculation. Some try to analyze previous tour patterns, compare schedules, calculate distances between countries, and study technical possibilities that could be the reason for the delay. Others chose an emotional approach, believing that BTS will never forget ASEAN, a region that from the very beginning gave them a warm stage when the world had not yet fully opened its doors. But behind all that analysis and belief, there is a reality that is difficult to ignore. BTS's current concert scale is no longer just an ordinary music performance. Their stage productions are known for their grandeur, with state-of-the-art visual technology, spectacular lighting, and strict international safety standards. Bringing such a large production to different countries requires complex cross-border coordination, from government permits to stadium readiness to the guaranteed safety of thousands of spectators. Just one small detail can change the whole plan. Several entertainment industry sources in the region have hinted that negotiations between local promoters and management have never been simple. High production costs, profit sharing, to fluctuations in currency exchange rates can be decisive factors. In the context of a global economy that is still adapting to various challenges, every business decision must be calculated very carefully. And this is where the dilemma arises: how to balance between market demands, fan expectations, and long-term sustainability. Meanwhile, the BTS members themselves continue their individual activities. Solo performances, collaboration projects, and global campaigns continue to run. From the outside, everything seems stable. But the army knows behind the scenes there is a grand strategy being devised. Since the beginning of their career, BTS is known as a group that does not carelessly take steps. Every announcement, every schedule is almost always planned in detail. So when the ASEAN concert has not yet received certainty, some fans began to see it not as a sign of abandonment, but as part of a larger plan.